The time is 7:55 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, 7/26, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this Wednesday morning, 7/26, 2018. Got on! And good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, 7/26, 2018. It is 15 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on Peter Channel Water News at 7:56 is migrant children in CBP custody to be medically examined after second death, agency said. Japan to resume commercial whaling to find international ban. Shutdown continues as President Democrats made an odds over funded for wall. Staring contest has struck vulnerable 2020 Democrats surprisingly so started early states. After big losses, investors keep a lookout for Santa Claus rally. $4 billion under winter weather alerts as storm Emily blows past country near blizzard. More than $400,000 GoFundMe donations to fund an alleged homeless vet scam. Police officer killed during the truck stop by a impaired driver on Christmas Eve. At least 429 dead in Indonesia tsunami as residents warned to remain vigilant. Korea's old groundbreaking ceremony for a railway project. Thailand legislature legalized the medical cannabis in Greta. And now the latest on the fire in Avon. Avon, Mass. 2 people were killed in an house fire Tuesday night. Avon's fire chief confirmed. The flames were reported coming from the home at 52 Famous Street around 9 p.m. on Christmas Day. And fire chief Robert Spur said the door was locked and it was hard to get the door. When they got it open, there was a heavy fire that came out of them. Spur said the firefighters knocked at the door and pulled one man from the home. He was taken to hospital, didn't survive. A second victim was found. One of the firefighters searched the home and no officials said a young boy was taken to hospital with minor burns on his feet. No firefighters were injured in the cause of the fire remains under investigation. Attleboro Police Chief warns of computer scam after elderly man milked out of $7,000. In Providence, a man was shot and killed at a car on Finer Street downtown early Wednesday morning. Police said Major David Lapton said the man was driven in the car and went out of the hospital. He was shot. He was down on the way at the hospital. Lapton said police don't know what the victim is, but not yet released his name. But the people were in the car, but were not hurt. Lapton said the victim was the driver of the car, but was stopped at the time of the shooting. Lapton said investigators on Wednesday morning walked up Finer Street, saw that the Murphy's pub. Lapton said about 6:30 if they would keep Finer Street closed for at least 10 hours. They waited for sunrise and examiner found to see the incident's person reported police around 4 a.m. Lupton said. Nissan Skelly examined Japanese hospital after secured bail. 3 vehicles being killed in charge to take about a Chevrolet, Ford, and Nissan cars. Stock center caught of U.S. Attorney on global affairs. I'm looking at stocks now. We'll start today down 653.17%. 21,792.20 SP from down 6.52 at 25.51.10 and Nasdaq down 141.08 at 6.92.92. Mega Millions can deliver the biggest Christmas lottery gift ever. We went all the way to U.S. Space Express National Security Mission. Report ISS told drilled from the inside. Cosmonaut said, Apollo astronaut thinks sending a human to Mars is not almost ridiculous. More than 3,000 patients in New Jersey are possibly exposed to HIV and hepatitis. Doctors warn of respiratory virus affecting kids and adults. Drinking alcohol causing linked to living past 90, and North Carolina wildlife officials warn of deer disease. Volcano eruption triggers multiple earthquakes in Sicily. North Korea sends Christmas greeting in video. South Korean prosecutor state prison Let's skip that. Peter Chill News Time, 8 a.m. And more local news from the Sun Chronicle. Attleboro women collects dolls to comfort dementia patients. Attleboro Council services in the digital age. Christmas dinner tradition goes on in Attleboro. Cash approved to fix Attleboro parking garage. Police showed some Christmas spirit giving in. Instead of taking trash, government delivered a treasure to a random boy. Alumni support somebody back. It was a bright shirt in Quincy. Peter, Chill, Newside, 801, Dada, for a sports support. Last night, the Boston Celtics defeat the Philadelphia 76ers 121 to 114. What LeBron injury means for the young Lakers now. James Harden and Marcus keep rolling with a win over the Thunder. Swagger quickly back in the NFL, sides with a former team, and Cassie Rose pitcher prospect Brady Sager pays off Paris step for Christmas. Peter Chow. News time is 801 on this. Third Wednesday morning, time now for Peter Channel traffic and treasure check out the day after Christmas. Baby! Let's study off at the MBJ with a low line trade 206 7 a.m. inbounds operate 5 10 minutes fiasco between Exeter, Woburn, and North Station. And the ferries are looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways. 31, not that side, also after Route 95, and Wave is Connecticut, 1.6 to the southbound side, slope over 295, Lincoln, Woodwood Island, and Butterfly. 7 New England highways are looking good. And Interstate 889, 91 to the southbound side, also U.S. Canadian border, and Interstate 87 on the southbound side, also Glens Falls, New York. Peter Childers time, 802 on this Wednesday morning, time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar satellite loop that shows some snow flurries in the western portion of Massachusetts, searching to the east, right, the capital district of New York, and searching up the upstate New York and up in the northeastern Ontario. But otherwise, it's a clear start to your morning for much of the six-state region and another chilly one in store with temperatures in the teens, the 20s, but much of 70 except the 30-degree reading in Provincetown, Massachusetts, and it's in the teens and the single number spot, but nominal 21-degree reading in Concord, and a 6 below reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, 4 below reading in Concord, in Caribou, Maine, and 4 below Fort Kent, Maine. Okay, look at that forecast. Goes like this. Today, sun's coming out 3 degrees. What's about 3 to 8 miles an hour? Wind kicks outside 21 miles an hour for tonight. Mostly it's about 28 degrees and calm wind for Thursday. Saturday's got about 37 degrees and calm wind picking up in the north front 5 miles an hour for Thursday night. A chance of snow between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. to the snow and sleet likely increase skies low about 27 degrees, light southeast wind. Chance of precipitation 6% little no estimation effective for Friday. Rain 9 to 52 degrees, south about 7 to 30 miles, outside 23 miles an hour, just mentioned 9%. Friday, rain like me before 10 p.m. Mostly comes about 40 degrees and the southwest about 5 to 10 miles an hour, just mentioned 6%. Saturday, most sunny part comes about 51 about 24 degrees, northwest about 11 miles an hour. Sunday, most sunny skies about 32 about 19 degrees, light northwest wind for Monday, sun's got about 36 degrees and calm wind coming to the southwest about 5 miles an hour afternoon. Monday night, just waiting to go to sleep. Most of the cost about 27 degrees, light southwest wind, just mentioned 30% for New Year's Day, just waiting to go to sleep. Most of the cost about 42 degrees and southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour, just mentioned 30%. Right now, Norton, it is 15 degrees and it's close skies. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News at 7:55 on this. Weather morning, 7:26, 2018. Viewers will be a good morning. Goodbye, and it's a wonderful day.